Hi there, my name is Terces, and I want to welcome you to the newest episode of the Unreasonably Grateful podcast. And the subtitle of both the podcast and my book is Living in Grace by Choice. I often think about that because, oftentimes we hear grace is unwarranted, freely given, and I do believe that. But I also believe that we can make choices that align ourselves in our lives with that unconditional grace. And that's what this is all about. So every week I say something just like this, which is welcome. I'm so grateful that you're here. Some of you have been going along on this journey with me for a while, a few years now. Others of you may be listening in for the very first time. Every week I find out about someone I didn't know of who's listening in. And I always am grateful, and I'm always fascinated and interested in how you found this podcast. Or for those of you who have scheduled individual sessions on Tuesdays, which I offer on a donation basis. And if you're interested, you can sign up on my website, tercesenglehart.com, under the title of Work Together. It's always fascinating to me uh, how you get to the place where you decide to schedule some time with me. And again, I always feel honored and privileged to be able to sit with you and as an elder in the community to reflect back to you the beauty and the passion and the extraordinariness that I see in each and every one of you that oftentimes is missed by ourselves and so often our past choices we've made, things we've been through, things that have been said, done, not done, have left us with some other experience of who we are than the incredible being you were created as, that's gifted and talented and has something to offer. And again, I love the opportunity to sit with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're someone who has set that up and scheduled that, and if you're someone who's interested, do it. I would say just do it. And I'll look forward to getting to know you a little bit better. So, this particular episode is called A Powerful Prayer. And I thought about this since my surgery and the ongoing recovery. One of the things which last week I talked about was the value and the importance of rest. And I definitely have been getting to bed earlier and also getting up earlier and spending time sitting quietly in the morning, watching the sunrise and the day come to life, which I actually love. Um, and so I was thinking about how when I lay down, oftentimes this prayer comes. And it's a prayer I learned years and years and years ago. And there's a few lines in it that I think are really powerful. And while I've shared with you in the past a powerful prayer, which is help me, again, a really simple prayer that always gets a response. And I don't know about you, if you think, well, I'm really good at praying, or maybe you think, I'm not sure I even know how to pray, or I don't even know who I'm praying to. Um, I think prayer is a beautiful way of surrendering and humbling ourselves to a power that's greater than ourselves. And oftentimes, those of us who are in a version of recovery or recovering ourselves, broken off pieces, or our lives, or oftentimes we've been living our life like we know better, that we're the greater power. And so I think prayer is a beautiful way to just bend over, kiss the ground, humble yourself. Yeah, surrender. So, anyway, help me is a beautiful, simple prayer. And I've shared that with you earlier in an earlier episode. But this particular line from this prayer that I oftentimes recite says, I know not what to ask of thee. Thou knowest better what I need. And I think that's so beautiful. Just the expression of, I don't even know. I don't even know what I need. And I want you to give me what I need, but you know better than I what it is that I need. And that's what I'd love for you to give me. And I think what I love so much about that prayer again is, yes, the humbling statement, but the idea that there is a power greater than you that knows better than you what you need and that will give it to you if you ask. And so rather than struggle with, I don't know what to ask for, just state, you know better than I do. So give me that. You know what I need. Give me that. I'll be grateful for that. So I recommend that you take that on, that you try it out. And, today I had some sad news through social media. I discovered that a young man that I know had recently passed away. And I reached out to his good friend, who I also know, and asked what happened. And he shared with me that he obviously had taken some kind of substance that had been laced with fentanyl. And I ached. I mean, this was such an extraordinary young guy with a young son. And I was thinking, just as my husband thought when I told him, well, now we're one in 10, because we had both heard that all of us, 1 in 10 of us, will know someone who died of a fentanyl overdose. And so now we're in that statistic, and it's a sad statistic. So, when I think about recovery, I think about asking for what we don't even know that we need, and trusting that that's what will be given, and receiving what it is that is sent, or what shows up as the guidance, the gift, the love, the next step, and then take it, trust it, take it. So I'd love for you this week to just practice being that humble. Whatever it is that you pray to, even if you don't know what you're praying to, pray anyway. And just trust, see what happens. But I think, the statement of, you know better than I what I need, so give me that. And take that on this week, and then see what shows up. And you could always book a Tuesday appointment and share with me, because I'd love to hear. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week. And I'll be here next week. And I look forward to seeing you then.